So today we're talking about self-portraits. Let's get into it.
I wanna tell you that I think you're looking just fine. I wanna tell you that I want you by my side. The way you move your...
So I personally haven't taken a self-portrait since 2013. I struggle with self-portraits technically and emotionally. I avoided self-portraits like the plague. Maybe because it required a little bit of patience, which I don't have in this particular case, and we're gonna get into that. All right, so let's start with the technical. So what's the big deal with the technical? Okay, so getting the exposure right obviously is a big deal. When you're working with a subject, it's easy for you to direct that subject and do trial and errors with your images to get the exposure right. But when you're doing it yourself, there's multiple more shots that you have to take in order to check to see if the exposure is right, and more importantly, to see if the light that's falling on you is appropriate for the image that you're trying to go for. Okay, so another thing that's really critical when it comes to shooting self-portraits is getting the focus right. Now, not every single image have to be in focus, at least not in my particular case. It doesn't have to be in focus, but it will be great if it's in focus in the area that you want it to be in focus in. Like, for example, if you're trying to focus on the eyes and the eyes is totally not in focus, then you got to basically get rid of it. In my particular case, for this self-portrait project that I try to do here, I basically said, you know what, forget about the eyes because I can't get that totally in focus. So I just basically closed my eyes in multiple cases, and in some cases I got it in focus, other cases it wasn't. So that's the big pain for me when it comes to shooting self-portraits, is getting the focus right. So you might be asking, Ernesto, what got you inspired to do this self-portrait? Well, I was listening to a song from Nia. I think that's her name. Hang on. So Nia or Naya. All right, so I was listening to her song, and her songs are so emotionally charged that it really got me fired up. So it's Christmas Eve, and I just didn't want to call up a model for them to say, look, I'm busy with family or I'm out of town or anything like that. So I just avoided that whole topic completely, and I just simply decided to say, you know what? I'm just gonna do it myself. I'm gonna do a self-portrait, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get the energy, the feeling that I was getting from her songs, and put it into an image. I utilized two Godox AD200. One was in a softbox, which was my key light. The second was in a reflector facing the wall. The light from that reflector was hitting the wall and bouncing back and giving me a little bit of rim light on the shadow side of me. And those were the only two lights that I utilized in this particular setup. Are self-portraits mandatory? No, they're not mandatory, but I highly recommend that you guys go out there and try it yourself. Try giving yourself an opportunity to create some great portraits of yourself, and also give you an opportunity to understand what your subjects go through when you put them in front of your camera, and how they feel when you stick this thing in front of their faces. Doing self-portraits for me, besides all the reasons I already mentioned, is the most vulnerable thing for me, because I have to bring out these expressions that I would normally ask a subject to bring out from themselves. So I have to reach within myself to bring that out. And if it's music that will help you get you there, play music. If it's a particular image or a particular memory that will get you in that particular space, that will help to bring out that expression out of you, then do that. There's a lot of things that I do with posing and all that good stuff, but posing is nothing without expression. So if you can't bring that expression out of someone, then that posing just becomes stale and stiff. So try self-portraits. It will definitely help you with your creativity. I know it helped me because it helped me to push and create different things that I wouldn't normally create. Like these images that you're seeing in this particular video, these are images that I probably would normally not take. But, by the fact that I was feeling the way I was feeling, it really helped to bring that out.
I want to tell you that I think you're looking just fine. I want to tell you that I want you by my side. The way you move your body,
if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Put some comments down below, let me know what you think. Share this video with your friends and family. And guys, if you got this far in this video and you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.